So good afternoon again. Welcome back to another show. And I'm doing a bonus watch along game this afternoon to Man United and Liverpool at Old Trafford. So I thought I'd do this because I was being told by a couple of people, look, just do it, John, just do it. You get more views, you get more subscribers, sort of thing. So hopefully I'll get a bonus one. I hope it works for us today. It's not the first time I've done it. I've done it last season and it worked out quite well. I think I had something like 30 people watch live, maybe a bit more than that. But that was last year. I was really just started. But listen, if you do like my channel, please smash the likes up. Subscribe me on you. I'd like to say to people that came on my channel yesterday with the team view for Newcastle game against Palace. Thank you very much indeed for jumping on this. We had 125 people watching, and then it dropped down to kind of 60 when Paul left. But big up to you guys, and thank you very much indeed for that. And also, I've got 1,100 subscribers as well. The number just keeps going northwards every single time. I think I had 100 plus in 1 week. I think that's amazing. And thanks so much for joining that. So, on today's game, and game to Man U and Liverpool, two teams are going for different reasons. Yeah. Liverpool's battling for the top with Chelsea. United kind of lost their way really last week against Leicester City when they lost by 4-2. And they were 2-0 down against Atalanta, and they came back and won by 3-2 in the Champions League. So I'm just going to go through the team as well for United. Just going to get them up first. That's not how you do it, John. There you go. And like I said, do smash the likes up, by the way, and subscribe. And I know Liverpool fans and Man U fans as well, please join in as well. Don't be a stranger, because my channel's always open to people. And that is the team list there. And I look at that team. I mean, that United team doesn't look too bad. My only critic is Fred. Is he a world-class midfielder? I mean, he does try, but for me, he ain't world-class. They need someone's going to be in that midfield there. Someone's going to take the game by the scruff on his neck. And Fred isn't that world-class player. When they offered him to £52 million to Shakhtar Donetsk, I could not believe their eyes. Even Fonseca celebrated, spoke to his assistant manager and said, we've been offered this sort of money. It ain't worth that money. And then when they decided to set the deal, they celebrated drinking champagne and actually toasted it. I mean, even the Shakhtar Donetsk fans were laughing when 2 million waved at their face. Guess who signed him? Jose Mourinho, by the way. But they got some world-class players in that team. And this team, let's be real, they should be winning titles. They should be winning Champions League. Do you know what I mean? They've got some ballers in team. Ronaldo, we know what he's all about, yeah? Bruno Fernandes, he's been absolutely outstanding, last season. But this season, not being quite the same. I'm not going to lie, but he's got a cracking goal against us. Then anyone could score against us, by the way, let's be real. I mean, Wan-Bissaka, is he a world-class right-back? And you look through the team, Mason Greenwood. Did I say Will Greenwood then? I think he's in the wrong sport, by the way. Well, Mason Green is 5'11". Will Greenwood 6'4". Yeah. And listen, I do like Mason Greenwood, by the way. I think he's an absolute baller, by the way. I think he's going to be destined for the very, very top, by the way. And if you look at the subs bench, I mean, I'd love to have Van der Beek at Newcastle United, because he's just not getting a game at all whatsoever. He's not. Does Oli fancy him? Who bought this guy? What's that bought over all he's had? I don't know. I don't support Man U. Do you know what I mean? But listen, at the end of the day, I mean, he needs to be given games. If not, we'll take him at Newcastle in January all day long, because he is a talented midfielder. And we're lacking in midfield, by the way, as well. We haven't got that creativity. We haven't got that guide. We haven't got the finesse. We haven't got that X factor in midfield or the dynasty. That's what we need. We haven't had someone decent as Yohan Cabaye for 7 or 8 years. That's a long damn time not having the creativity, We spent what? I mean, Steve spent £160 million and he's not brought a creativity in the midfield. That is shocking. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. I mean, big up to the real ones coming in my chat on my channel. Costin Com says, well, I've got to fly for them in a minute. I probably may not get much today because there's going to be so many people going to be streaming this game. But if you look at that United team, Yeah, I mean, Jadon Sancho, why is he not starting? I mean, let's be real. I mean, everyone's hyping this guy up when he played for Borussia Dortmund. He was fantastic for Dortmund, by the way. And everyone's saying, oh, you got to sign this player, you got to sign that player, sort of. He's been linked with Chelsea, Real Madrid. Man, you got him first. Yeah. Why is he not doing the business? What is wrong with him? I mean, look, I'm sure Sancho come good for United, you know? But, and another thing I want to talk about is Oli as well. I mean, all these United fans want Oli out. Can I just be clear? He's there for the long haul, yeah? Give this guy a break. He's done a good job. He's done a great job at United. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to be destined. He's going to get you trophies, yeah? But you got to lay off him. Give him a break. Just give him cuts and slack, you know? He's won some big games. He's turned around against Villarreal. He's turned it around against Atlanta in Champions League. Yeah. Scores plenty of goals. He plays attacking football. And yeah, what else can I say? But looking at that, I would have started with Pogba, in my opinion, and dropped third, put Pogba in the central mid. And Lingard, another player, is not being in the first team. I love to have him at Newcastle United all day long because he scores goals and it's been well documented where he was at West Ham on loan. And this guy here, Cavani, do I love this player? 34-year-old Uruguayan. Again, I would love to have him at Newcastle first season. Yeah. So players like Wilson and Joe Linton, if that big lump is big out there still here, which I hope he's not, and learn from this guy, do you know? So, what do you think of that starting lineup, Reds? Are you happy with that starting lineup? I mean, if I was a Red, I probably wouldn't. I'll play Popper from the start, and also I'll find room for Lingard as well. Give him a start somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Rashford will come good. Ronaldo, what else can I say? He's evergreen, isn't he? Maguire is a decent defender, but a lot of United fans have come out and say that he can be a bit clumsy at times. You know what I mean? Lindelof, I'm not sure about him. De Gea, he's still a quality keeper. Let's be honest. Without him this season, I think Man U will nowhere be where they are in a minute. If handling to De Gea and Ronaldo. So I've got some comments, by the way. I've got to fly through them, by the way. And I've got a couple emojis there. If you got something to say, just say so, man. Give us a smile. That's cool. I've got, how's it going, Joe? Did you enjoy the Lazio game? The game was lit. I mean, Hellas Verona was fantastic. I mean, Joe Simeone, again, on fire. Scored 4 goals today. This guy is formidable. And he doesn't score a lot of goals, by the way. He scores around like 12, 13 goals a season. But he's at the right club. And he's being trained under Igor Tudor as well. It's just taken over. And Francesco, you say where Di Francesco got sacked. And he's taken over his place. And he seems doing well. And he plays 3-4-3. He's a decent manager. And you got to give the guy a break. I think he's doing okay to the Hellas Verona, by the way. So, Lazio poor, by the way. Very, very poor. Dean, I hope you're okay, my guy. Yep, things are great. Do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you haven't done so. Good afternoon, John. I hope you're okay, mate. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, Tom. I thought I was going to do this game instead of the Classico. If they had Messi and Ronaldo, I would have done. Even got Kevin Benzema, by the way. You have to read this comments flash, by the way. I got good afternoon to Thomas. Evening to Bobba. Evening, okay. Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon to you, Daniel. Will be okay. Go on, John. Salah. Go on, little new arsehole, like you said, Joe Linton. Wow. You know what it is, right? I mean, people ask us, how do you think the game's going to go? I've been on the Leicester Till I Die show the other day on Thursday. Check out his channel, by the way. Chris, absolutely amazing guy. Love the guy. He's funny. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I said that Man U's going to win by 2-1. And then he played a clip saying, you cannot be serious, baby. And you know what it is? Like, it's just that fan sort of thing, yeah? I was only one. It got a lot of stick on this sort of thing. But listen, at the end of the day, I still think Man U found a way. If they close Salah down, they got a good chance, aren't they? So it's going to be anyone's game for me, but I just got it United's way because I think they're going to find a way, David. I really, really do. Let's go on to the next one. Hi, you to Nippon. I hope you're okay. Liverpool to my 2-1. That's from Thomas. Big up Nippon. Big up to you as well, my guy. Hello, ladies, as well from Thomas. And I'll check out your DMs later on, mate. No problems. Oh, just check on it now, by the way, as I talk. And what I'll do that, I'm going to put it onto the Liverpool's lineup as well. And I'm sure Man U's put up Liverpool humans lineup as well, which I doubt they have. So what I'll do, if I just explore that and stick on Liverpool handle that sort of thing. Just click that one now. Just get that one up. If it'll work. I tell you what, again, these pop-ups somehow for some reason. It's common as these merchandising stuff as well, which is very odd. There's the Liverpool squad, by the way. And if you look at that Liverpool team, they got a decent team, yeah. Manny's dropped to the subs bench, probably needs some rest. And in his place is Diego Jota. He's a decent player, by the way. Super sub, they call him. But he still scores. A day 4-3-3, Alisson follows his career when he's at Roma. He is an underrated goalkeeper, by the way. He is a class keeper. Trent, decent. Konate is going to come good. He's quick at the back. He's quick, strong. And he came from Leipzig, I believe, as well. And they paid £34 million for this guy. I think he's going to be decent, him. He's quick. And Van Dijk as well. It's Van Dijk. Is it the same player? I'm not so sure, but listen. But when he's get past his best, it'll be absolutely to where he was. That bad injury must have done him big time. But listen, he's still a world-class defender, by the way. Don't let us fool you, mate. Robson, yep, class out. You've got three midfield, Henderson, Milner, and Keita. And then up front, you got Jota, Firmino, and the main man, Mo Salah. And I don't know if anyone heard of this, that Salah, he won something like 500, it's a £500,000 a week he wants for a club, yeah? Now, whether Liverpool's going to offer him that money, that's another kettle of fish, yeah? But we're the richest club in the world, yes, but we're not in a position to sign Mo Salah. It ain't going to happen. We're never going to sign Mo Salah in Liverpool. Absolutely no chance. The only club can't afford him is PSG. If you get the Spanish clubs, Barca won't do it. Real Madrid won't do it. But then again, they want to play in the Super League, don't they? Because they're kind of skint. So they want to play in the Super League. And they still want to play there. And Juventus as well. And since then, we're hearing out from it. And I heard people come out and say that the Premier League is fast becoming like a Super League. Yeah, it is. It sounds like a Super League at the minute. It's the top 6, soon to become top 7 if Newcastle stop up this season. Just gonna check on the tweets by the way as well. So I don't want to discard that. I got Nippon so Kitty's still making. Yes, I will. For 9 o'clock, mate. I'll definitely be there, mate, on Thursday night. 100%, yeah. So yeah, big up to you, mate. I'll come on Nippon. No problems at all, sort of thing, you know. So looking forward to that. So that day is booked. I'm good, Dan. Absolutely fine, mate. Just for I do this channel today, because it's one of the biggest game on the calendar, sort of thing, you know. And I've got Luke, big up to you, mate. 2-1 for United, the LBO Derby. And I've got Scotty B. Afternoon to you, Scott. I'll be okay, mate. Just had a wonderful podcast yesterday with Paul and for the Newcastle Palace game. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do it on Saturday against Chelsea because I'll be up for the match. But I would definitely be doing it against Brighton. 100%. 100%. Afternoon, Paul, to you. I'm fine, mate. Absolutely canny. Listen, it's working out after all the pumps I had last week. You know, just I'm trying to change things up. And I've also got Nippon as well. Go back there as well. I'll be joined by Adam, another Chelsea fan. Looking forward to that, mate. Yes, I'm definitely be looking forward to that. I tried to get through to Kendall as well, but she never replied. I haven't spoken to Kendall for quite a long time, by the way. Well, saw her once when she's on Albert's channel. She looks absolutely good looking, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. John, how many players will we sign in January? Asked from Thomas. We probably need to sign about 5 or 6, if I'm honest with you. You know what I mean? Let's be real, because if you can't trust them until January, right? Then I'm afraid to say we're gonna need to back 5 or 6 players, big star. Do you know what I mean? We definitely need to sort the back 4, 100%. But whoever comes in, whether it be Fonseca, has got a big job on his hands, by the way. It's not just him, but anyone, that comes into the club. I mean, the manager situation sort of thing, yeah, you got to be patient. And the bottom line is, I'm a patient guy, and I'm sure people are, but most people aren't that patient. They need a manager in now, but they must know who they want. I mean, Amanda Staveley wanted Fonseca. Rubens wants Frank Lampard, but he's pulled out, ruled himself out for the position. But the reason, and this I thought this over, by the way, the reason that he pulled out is because that person's going to get the job. And that's the bottom line of it, you know what I mean? But have they really pulled out? Have they dropped themselves out? We don't know that. But we have to wait and see on that one. But I fully expect movement this week in the next couple of days. But what I'd like to see the board is to come out and just actually tell us and tell us what's going on, communicate, which you are doing. Please tell us what situation is in the management front and tell us that we can move on and we just leave it alone. But if you don't let us know, there's going to be more speculation, and you can't stop speculation, by the way. The only way you can stop it is to talk to the fans and tell what's going on. So going back to your question, Tom, you're looking at about 6. I am on coming on Saturday for Newcastle Chelsea on Saturday, 100% there. If I can get Saturday off, I'll do it. If I can't, then I'll be doing the watch along. But I'll let you know. So please keep eyes out for that one. What positions we need to upgrade? For me, Thomas, everywhere. And we definitely need a back 4. We definitely need a specialist left back. If Jamal Lewis ain't going to be that guy, just go out and get a quality left back. We need a quality right back. We need 2 players as well, Tarkowski and Cordy. I take Cordy all day long because this guy is a born-again leader. It's as simple as that. And whether Wolves will sell him to us, I don't know, but we got to be in a position that we can sell him. Do you know what I mean? But how much should he be worth? They want at least 20 million quid. And that'd be very interesting. I really do hope that we get Cordy. I wouldn't mind getting the British backbone in the defence that knows exactly what he's doing. Tarkowski and Cordy would be absolutely fantastic. Take it all day long. The midfield, we definitely need a creativity in midfield. 100%, yeah. And I'd love to see Jamal Lewis get some minutes as well. If it's not going to be him, I just take him, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It'd be very interesting. And Nippon again, I hope United win today because that means Liverpool drop points, which will be good for Chelsea. Yeah, totally agree, man. The way Chelsea played Nippon, oh my God, were they that good yesterday? Okay, it was against Norwich, yeah, but they had to beat what's in front of them. Do you know what I mean? If you want to win the title, you have to beat the teams in front of you. Let's be real. But it was a fantastic performance yesterday. Mason Mount on fire. List all the players you sell in January. Oh, okay. I tell you what I keep Dubaka. I keep Lewis. I keep Miggy to an extent. Depends on who the manager is. I keep Joe Willock, Callum Wilson. That's 5. I keep as a backup. I keep him. And that's about it, as far as I know. That is about it. The rest can just go for me. Do you know what I mean? It's just aren't good enough at all whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? And Gary Kendall's doing her own watch along on her own YouTube channel yesterday, John, mate. I didn't see that, but Gary, how did you get on, by the way? I mean, did you get plenty of views there? Did she get plenty of hits on there? Because I don't know, because she's very, very good. She's very, very knowledgeable and very, very good. Do you know what I mean? I don't talk to Kendall that much, if I'm honest with you. You know what I mean? When I do tweet, I just get a like sort of thing. But listen, she sounds, decent for what I can gather, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And I've got Scott again. We'd love to see Jamal get minutes. He's not played since February. That's a long time. That's a long, long time, you know. That is, the poor lad leaves Norwich, then it comes to us just to be benched. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be playing, to be fair. So, and would you take Jamal Musiala in Newcastle? I'll be honest with you, I don't know who he plays for. Does he play for Bayern Munich, by the way? Because if he is absolutely brilliant. He really, really is. I take him. Also struggled to beat Norwich. Yes, they did. And I got David Hi, John. I hope you're okay, David. Good chatting to you yesterday, by the way. So passionate. And sometimes David gets mental health issues. Sometimes, listen, he's a great guy. He can talk Newcastle out all day long. He's so passionate. Says it like it is. In fact, that's what it's all about, yeah? So do follow him on this channel and do follow him on Twitter as well. So I should get the game up now. And do smash the likes up, by the way, guys. And if you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. There are so many people streaming this game today, so I don't expect many viewers or hits sort of thing, which is, I wouldn't say it's a shame, but listen, I fully expect it. You know what I mean? Listen, it's not a race, it's not competition. It's just, doing good content, keeping people happy, and also keeping the fans in at the end. And that's what it's all about here. So, yeah. So, should be a cracking game. It's about to kick off anytime soon. Mine's probably be a minute behind, by the way, because I'm so far away from the TV, which is absolutely incredible. Just give us 2 seconds there, guys. Sunday. I'll turn the volume down, which would be a smart idea. Cut off now there. And good afternoon to you, Jason. I hope you're okay, mate. I really, really, really thought I'd do this today, man, because it's just I thought I'd do it so I can get some more subscribers, or maybe just keep your channels updated as well. And hey, all to you. Yep. Just up to David, good man, Daniel. He'll love that. And hi to Jason. And if it's hello to everybody. Yeah, but yesterday's game, we drew once each at Sellers Park. And I thought the first half, I thought we were poor. I'm not going to lie. I watched it back again a bit. We were absolutely poor. And Palace should have been out of sight. Benteke should have put us to the sword, but he didn't. Missed a glaring chance as well, by the way. And it just can't be you cannot be missing chances like that. If you do, you get punished for it. It's as simple as that. And yeah, what can I say? I'm just gonna go to through the chance, by the way. Kendall had Laston Gary had 1.3k views. That's brilliant. Big up to Kendall, by the way. Big up to her, man. And hi to Tools. Hope you're okay, pal. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. Hey, Tools, I'm saying hi to you. Yeah, going back to yesterday's game. Let's be real. For me, it's a good point yesterday. I think I'll be happy with a point for the games didn't get tough. And that's what we've got. Callum Wilson, what a goal yesterday. What an absolute stellar goal that. An absolute great goal. And that's all he did. Because he didn't get any service from the midfield. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely unbelievable, man. But if we want to get to where we want to be, we have to improve January. Do you know what I mean? So just go for the comments again for saying hi to everybody else. Please do that. And do smash the likes up, by the way. I got Liverpool saying United v Liverpool 5. I tell you what, it'll be some game. I mean, we just, like I said, a point would take a point all day long. But Benteke, I mean, that header from Benteke late on, which is saved by far, saved our blushes. I thought we lost that game. And when VAR came up, I thought, oh, hang on a minute. Someone goes up there. And we've done it. So, hey, got a point. The fans turned up yesterday. I know PD Padlock and Adam Pearson turned up for the match yesterday. I want to say to big up to you twos and all the other 2,800 people that turned up for the match. It was absolutely brilliant. Well done to you. Big up. I commend you for that, man. Absolutely brilliant. Trying to work out these super chats as well, sort of for how it's going on, sort of for I'll sort out in a week sometime, you know what I mean? Need to get us to help us out properly. So there you go. I want to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. I mean, he is getting a lot of stick from the United fans, by the way. I mean, every time they get beat, they all want him to be gone. They all want him to be sacked. They want him out. Do you know what I mean? Because they say that he's not a big enough manager to take the club forward. I might take on Ole as well. This guy, I mean, he's a good manager. He's doing well. Do you know what I mean? I know people's going to say, yeah, but he's not a bigger name. He's not going to take Champions League and set that sort of thing. But the bottom line is, and I'm going to say this, right? Give the man time. Just cuss and slack. Just lay off him because he's here. He's going nowhere. I mean, if they didn't invest in Ronaldo or they didn't invest on Bruno Fernandes, then he'd be gone. He'd be sacked. They wouldn't have backed him. But he wants to come to the club. He's dedicated. I think it comes across well in the press. He's very, very happy at the club, and all the fans seem to love him as well. And I think they need to back off him. Do you know what I mean? He's done a wonderful job at United. Who's going to come in and take his place? Who's going to come in now and take his place? You know, Conte won't. I'll configure any as well. Ever to have maybes was being linked to Newcastle if Overmars come to us as our director of football. Do you know what I mean? But in my opinion, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I think he'll stay at Ajax. Yeah, just wait for the Arsenal job to come up, sort of thing, you know. But if he does come to Newcastle, does that mean Fonseca's going to get the job? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? Because he wants his own people. It's important, in my opinion, to get a director of football. Yeah? Get a director of football coming in, right? Then he can make the decisions. Do you know what I mean? And that's all there is to it. You know, we have to wait, see what happens in a week. See what comes first, either a director of football or a new manager. One thing for sure, we need a new manager, new director of football, or both. It's simple as that. Then I've got another comment as well, by the way. I've got, I'll just go for Mountains first. Then I'll go to Jules as well. United's coming forward here. Oh, what a save by Alisson. That's a brilliant save there. What a save. Then with the action, by the way, but what's he off though? Now, just going through. No, it's not offside. Lovely move by United. And I think it's the tackle came in, by the way. It was a good sliding tackle. A combination of the two. Oh, Liverpool scored, by the way. Liverpool's definitely scored, but because I'm so far away, I don't know who scored it. I got my pad out about a minute behind, by the way, but Liverpool has definitely scored after, 5 minutes? So it's not a good start for United, and all these people are going to shout, Ole out, Ole out. Got one for Jules. The team looked way more organised, and he didn't look like they were knackered either. I've noticed that, Jules. I've noticed that, mate. I mean, listen, they never stopped running the second half, I must admit. I think that's absolutely, I think that's a well-deserved point there. And VAR saved us today, which I think we're due for some luck. So, yeah, Liverpool goal up, by the way. Like I said, those goals are Keita. He's been on form at the minute, Keita. You know what I mean? He's back to his best. He's fit. He's had a couple of injuries there, by the way. And listen, I think Liverpool's going to be there thereabouts. Like, you know, just look at Reaper now. Just gone through one-on-one. Yeah, 1-0 United, 1-0 Liverpool. That is not a great start for Ole. And now he's got to try and come back and try and win the game again. So just going to Liverpool again. Zinedine Zidane, will he come to Man U? I heard a bit of rumour that he may not. He doesn't know what to manage in England. If that's the case, that is a shame. That is a shame because I think Zinedine Zidane would have done well at Man U, by the way. They'll get lost by Newcastle fans as well. Jason's one of them. There's only one United, John, and that's Newcastle United. Yeah, listen, I do say United sometimes, you know what I mean? But you get people saying United all over the country, sort of thing, you know what I mean? But if they United, we stay United, you know what I mean? But I've got so many Man U fans following my Twitter, and you know what it is? I think that's absolutely amazing. Jurgen didn't do his mad celebration, by the way. A little bit like that, whacked away, because he knows it's early. Keita scored, by the way, Keane. Keita. Malcolm, also a lot of minor improvements, which is good. Can't expect too much. It's only a few days. That's very, very true. And if Ole does score, if he does leave the gets a sack or whatever, which I don't deserve to, there you go. Steve Bruce to Man U incoming. You know it's true. I'll tell you what, Liverpool in again. It should have been 2-0. It should have been 2. De Gea made a good save there. But it's been pulled back, so the runner counted anyway. Now I got Judy in the house today. Sweet. How are you doing, Judy? Okay, I'll still try to work on my super chat sort of thing, like, you know. I got Malcolm, why do keepers not save balls on the ground anymore? I kind of noticed that as well, but I just don't know. I mean, if you look at other countries, like you get goalkeepers that punch it up in the air, or they just kind of punch it instead. You know what I mean? Very strange, very strange. All the arms folded, by the way, pondering. And Chin, I think our defenders still need to make better decisions, particularly when to back off and when to get stuck in. Midfield still poor, yes. We probably need a central mid and centre back as priority signings. Do you know what it is? Me personally, I definitely need to sign defence in midfield. Callum Wilson's fine, man. He really is. We have got good players there, but at the end of the day, like you said, it's decision makings. You know what I mean? And that's what we need. Our back three or back four, whatever I call it, need to do a lot better than that, man. Because at the minute, someone's actually outstayed their time at Newcastle, by the way. Still 1-0 to Liverpool after 8 minutes. Just look at the stats there. Points from loose positions. Man U 35 points. Liverpool 21. Wow. There's one Liverpool. Judy, F1 say hi. And then Wilmer. So who's the F for Man United? I would never say that. I would never, ever, ever say that. I've got so many Man U fans as well who respect us, and I want to respect them as well. Do smash the likes, by the way, and subscribe if you're new. And things are going really well for us at the moment. Yeah, I've definitely got 1,105 there. Liverpool on the break here. Salah, kind of crossing side, no support, gone wide, goal kick. I tell you something, Man U defense all over the place. Let's be real. I'm not going to lie. Because they're just all over the place in this game. And it should have been 2-0 as well. It's just another shot just wide. I tell you what, I can understand why some of the fans are not happy with Ole. But my God, Liverpool on fire at the minute. On fire. Got some more comments flying through the house, by the way. I read that. Defensive midfield is showing up, but cannot do now until January. That's the thing. It's like having a 2-month prison sentence, man. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. This should have got sorted out in the summer. Let's be real. Only bought one player, and that's Willock. And they're reluctant to sign the guy for £25 million. Do you know what I mean? Could you believe that? So rather than paying off Bruce £8 million, they decided to spend Joe Willock on £25 million. Unbelievable, man. I got one more. John's Closet Man U fan. Man U's on that. Oh, just wide. Rashford had an effort just wide there. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. I got Judy. I can't diss Man United. I hate them because I stepped out of doors them, but there's no denying that absolutely history and pedigree. Yeah, to me, if you ask us who's the biggest club in the world, I have to say Man United because they have been successful. They've been really successful, man. And can't deny that. Can't deny it at all. But Real Madrid's up there. Barca's up there. But Barca, listen, they can't do any big signings anymore at the minute because they're so much in debt. A trillion, something like $1 million in debt. Not a million. Gotta be $1 billion in debt at least. That is shocking, honestly. And they pay silly wages to players like Griezmann as well. Unbelievable. And all the money they paid out on Messi. Now, one of Messi left to go to PSG is all about his wages, let's be real. I can't stand United because the rivalries that we had have been back in the 90s. Since then, they've been levels above us. They scored goals of these against us. They scored 4 last season. And a lot worse. 4-3. They scored 4 this season against us. Unbelievable. Can you remember on the Bobby Robson? That would never happen, man. Never happen. Exciting game so far. It is, yes, it's been a good game, but Liverpool's on top. But it's been a good game. Doing an interview with watch along or not? No, I'll be watching it live. I will not be doing a watch along. Definitely not. Liverpool bigger than United. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there are huge clubs. There are huge clubs, man. They really, really are. And Liverpool's just gone 2 up, by the way. Unbelievable. I tell you what, Ole, man. I don't know what he's doing, but they're in big or Liverpool's in control, man. Just looking at it now. Oh, kind of a bit of a mix up there. But was he offside though when the cross came in? Tight. Very, very tight. Very, very tight. But it's 2-0 as things stands. But not being funny with that, their defence is an absolute mess. Honestly, I don't want to be hard on them, but they're an absolute mess. And then I've got Real Madrid as big as when it comes to cups and league wins, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they won the most Champions League trophies. That's why they're huge. Look at that game. Oh my God, Maguire, man, what are you doing, man? Oh man, that's 2-0. That's 2-0. And it's definitely 2-0, by the way. Down to Maguire. He's only made a mistake. I doubt Ole will survive international break. I think he'll survive. He'll definitely survive. He gets to the end of the season, although that's a fact. I've got Judy right. Got this pair what becomes, but stay with awesome, John. No problem. Thanks for joining, Judy, and thanks for coming on there. I tell you what, this is going to be a 1. This is going to be a 1-1. It's going to be a Hammond for United if they're not careful, man. Big trouble, man. What's that? 40 minutes gone. Curtis involved. Trent comes in. Oh, so easy, man. That is absolute shocking defending, man. Quick chat, my guys. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to spoil it. Judy, you're absolutely fine. You haven't spoiled it. There's only one United, certainly not Man U. Fair enough. But I tell you what, though, Man U's all over the place at the minute. They just haven't got going, haven't they? They had one good shot when Bruno went wide, but my God, Liverpool fans are loving it. They're lapping it up in a minute. So Newcastle fans, who would you take as your manager? Hopefully this year next week. Would you take Fonseca Would you take an Englishman? Would you take someone that's got Premier League experience? And again, tweet as well saying Boosie for Man U. I tell you what, he's available. He's on that list. Didn't really watch it on Sweet John. Don't know yet. I don't know. Probably not, because I got to do the Forceman of the Tune tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm gonna try and get a Chelsea fan on. Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm doing a fans forum on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure, but I'm doing a live press conference reaction on Friday. So what Graham Jones got to see it. But it's going to be busy. Oh, and by the way, I'll be going on Nippon's channel on Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So do keep your eyes peeled for that. Got some more comments, by the way. I mean, got Fonseca for Daniel. If you need English players and can't get them for the Prem teams, there's Trippier, Smalling, Ramsey to name some. Yep. Do you know what it is, right? In the situation they are, they're realistic signings. I think I take Trippier all day long. I take Ramsey as well for a bit of creativity. I think he'll do okay at Newcastle. But the problem is he's on £400,000 a week. That's the thing. Fonseca, for the Man U fans out there who genuinely take Booze as interim manager. Yeah. Do you know what? They can have him. Doesn't matter now. He's gone. Do what you want with him. Do you know what I mean? And Alan said, just during weeks going on. Do you know what it is, Alan? Your team, this. I mean, look at the goals again. It was absolutely shocking, especially the second goal, mind. Depends on whether we got all amounts to Director of Football, which I don't think it'll come. If we do, I'll run ETH, the gaffer over Fonseca. I'll tell you what, he does play some cracking football, by the way. He loves working young players as well, by the way. And he may be some Ajax players coming over as well. So, just never know. But Amanda still wants Fonseca. And I don't know if anyone watched the Sky yesterday, right? Someone's comment said that Sam Allardyce is the right guy to take over for the end till the end of the season. It's not going to happen for two reasons. Number one, he's already managed us, and then he called us fans toxic. I can remember that pretty well. Pardon me. And B, he would have come back anyway. Would he keep us there? I doubt it very much. I wouldn't have him back. I definitely wouldn't have him back. Gareth Southgate's in the house, by the way. He's at Old Trafford. And do you know Amanda wants Fonseca? You locked it in your dungeon. I want to know who's behind this. Who's behind this? Let's be real. Then, oh man, awful. Sorry, mate. But listen, they're still trying to come back into the game. Ronaldo's been quiet, by the way, as well. I'll tell you what, though. I wonder what the Twitter feeds are saying about Man U. I'll look at the tweets now. Oh, they just had a shot, that's way over the bar for Ronaldo. Way, way, way over the bar. Wow. They're not having the time in a minute, are they? Look at saying boost in. And then I'll look at some tweets out in a minute. Oh my God. Got some funny ones here, aren't they? Got one there. People's putting pictures of him, by the way. I can remember he was smiling. When he got beat 3-1 last season, he smiled. He actually smiled after the game to Ole. And I'm just going to go through Daniel as well. What formation do you think will suit the players, John? For me, I would say, as things stands, 4-2-3-1. Or when Fonseca comes in, it'd be 3 at the back. It'd be 3 at the back on the Fonseca, 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1. But if that's the style he's going to play, I've got to back the guy. Do you know what I mean? But it'd be 4-2-3-1. Under Lampard, it'd definitely be a 4-2-3-1. No, that's a fact. What's your formation? And you tell us, guys, and off a bit on Twitter. Go for it, mate. Now I got Molten. All it out, boost in. All it out, boost in. I'll be honest with you. I think Steve Brewster would do okay for the Reds. You know what I mean? As an interim manager. Yeah. But listen, I don't know if anyone listened to TalkSport on Friday when Jim White and Simon Jordan came up to Newcastle, yeah, and spoke to Steve Riff and also Craig Hope. Yeah, I spoke to Steve Riff, came on my chat on Monday last week, and big up to him, man. I didn't know what to expect, but he came on and he handled it really well. And Steve, you're listening, mate, big up to you, mate. I mean, fantastic interview. And fantastic. On for hour and 20 minutes. I kept it on for an extra 20 minutes, by the way. So big up to Steve. Do follow us NUFC Matters podcast. Man, you're going to get a proper thumping at this rate. Well, for what I'm watching, they will. Let's be real. 4-2-3-1 football manager Newcastle. That's good formation. 4-1-3-2 suitors till Jan with Shah in front of the defence. That's not too bad, actually. I will not mind having Shah in the midfield now. He needs to be starting. He needs to be starting on Saturday against Chelsea, man. 2-0 to Liverpool. Fonseca needs a ball playing centre back and full back so he can advance the ball forward. He will need to squeeze water out of the rocks with our conform. Absolutely. He does play out from the back, by the way. But our players cannot do that because they're absolutely hopeless at the minute. But if he does come, we got to back him. I am going to back the players, you know. And Daniel's quite right yesterday when she said that we just got to get behind the team. And we just, that was close by Luke Shaw, by the way. Nearly 2-1. A rasper of a shot there. Went past the post. Check it out again. It's a lovely strike. Wasn't very far away. I think Allison may have just got covered, by the way. So do keep smashing the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you are new. And I'd send out a tweet a day, Sunday Vibes, mad love to couple of lasses for United, Everton, Newcastle fans as well, who's been following us for a long, long time. And don't forget, most of these people ask for us as well all the time. And then Bazza comes in and says, hold on, ladies, yeah? Let's look, and I just think it's funny, like, you know what I mean? But Bazza, he's a wind-up merchant, by the way. One of these days, I'll get him back. One of these days. Got some comments here, by the way. Do please keep those comments coming through. Ask us any questions you want. The current team are playing for their lives, and I will back the manager and the team. Yeah, we've got to do that, Daniel. We have to back them. Do you know what I mean? And we've got Andrew here. He's also getting sacked in the morning. Would you have him? For me personally, I wouldn't have him, but that's down to the owners, by the way. But he would not be my first choice. Let's put it that way. But at the end of the day, we've got to back these new owners. Simple as that. Ronaldo's going forward, by the way. I could be a few minutes behind, by the way. That's close. But Man U's trying to come back, you know, but I think Liverpool looks comfortable at the minute. I don't think the Man U fans are unhappy at all whatsoever. They're really not. Yeah, definitely needs to start. Gives it extra to advance the player. Only one that can play out from the back, and that's Fabian. Let's see if there's any more Twitter lads out there. Yeah, there's a couple of tweets for United fans there. Got one for Andrew Bryan. 8 goals in 3 games conceded. They conceded 4 at Leicester, 2 at Atlanta, 2 today. 8 goals in 3 games, and Harry Maguire's been involved in some capacity in every single one, and he wants him out of the team. Yeah. How much did they pay for him? £80 million they paid for him. And all the people, United fans, are asking for Zinedine Zidane to come in as well. But I can tell you now, he will not manage in England at all, whatsoever. And that's not going to happen anytime soon. I just can't see it. And God, I'll be honest, all is not good enough. He'll struggle with any team in the Premier League at the minute. Team doesn't look well drilled. Yeah, it is a worry, like, you know what I mean? It is a worry. But if I was a Reds, I'd back the team manager, me. Do you know what I mean? That I said about, 20 minutes ago, who's going to come in and take his place? I can't see anyone coming and take his place. Would expect Man U to make a play for Conte. Conte will not come. Yeah, if he's going to manage someone, it'll be in the summer. It'll be next season now. He works for Sky Italia, and he's going to take a out of the game after what happened at Inter Milan. So I cannot see him coming back until the summer. And also here as well, that we're after Conor Cody as well from Wolves. Would that be a good signing for us? Can we get him in January? Because I'll tell you something, I think that would be an absolute stellar of a signing. This guy can defend, Defends for his life. He's a leader. He talks to us, and he really, 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 really gets the best out of us as well. And he's the Wolves captain. I cannot see him leaving Wolves anytime soon. Milner's gone off, by the way. On comes Curtis Jones. Looks like he's got a bit of an injury there, and he's not very happy at all whatsoever. So I tell you what we've got tomorrow. We've got the Forsman show of the tune on Monday, 8 till 10. Paul's going to host that. Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing. Wednesday, I'll be doing the fans forum. And Thursday, I've gone Liverpool's channel, Chelsea fan 9 o'clock. Please join us for that. And Friday, I'll do the live press conference reaction. Saturday, I'll be up to Newcastle for the match. But I've got to hear straight back after the match. And then Sunday, I should be doing a couple of the player ratings, match reviews, and try and get a Brighton fan on my channel as well, because you've got to play Brighton after Chelsea. And let's be real, when's the win going to come from? When's the next one going to come from? I don't know. I really don't know when next is going to come from, man. Because it's just getting a bit worried in a minute. Getting a bit worried. But we've got to win off this game. And we can't, and I'll say it again, we can't take our eyes off it. Do you know what I mean? We have dropped a lot of points, by the way. I mean, I hear pundits as well saying that if the job is so attractive, why managers gone in for them? Why the managers don't want to be interested in Newcastle? Do you know what I mean? It's a massive club. And there should be queues. There should be queues of managers lining up for that job. There should be loads of people come in and demand the job. Do you know what I mean? Making phone calls here, there, and t'other. But no, they want to hold back because they don't want relegation on their CV. We only play, 8 games at the moment in time. 8, 9 games. And they just don't want it, basically. Oh, good save, Alisson. Good effort from Greenwood and Azameda, flying safe. Yeah, that's a great save there. I mean, what Man U needs to do now is get a goal back very, very quickly and make the game interested. They're not over it yet, but they need a goal and they need one quickly because they conceded 2 early goals and that's an absolute worry for them. Afternoon to you, Paul. I hope you're okay, mate. Thanks very much for putting us on Lindekin as well. Thank you. But it's been a quiet day in Newcastle today. It's been a very, very quiet day. And I look on the tweets as well for United fans as well. Kale said, piss poor we are. Our defenders just non-existent. Yeah, I totally agree there. and you got United defense worse than ours. But then again, we hardly tested them, didn't we? When we replayed them. Cross comes in, and they just cleared away by Man U. But Liverpool's still pipping up in a minute. The shot comes in, and that's gone wide for a goal kick. Or is it a corner? It's a corner. I mean, I need some help, guys, as well. That I'm guessing super chat's working as well, and at the minute they won't let us do it for some reason. I've done the tax form sort of thing, but I'm still waiting for answers for it as well. If I can get that sorted and they activate my super chats away, then I'll be well away. I'll be absolutely well away. Oh, that's close. Yep, still 2-0 to Liverpool, by the way. But Man U's trying to get back into the game. This is the thing. I've done this channel for properly since November. So I've done it for nearly a year. I've done it for the first 3 months. Wasn't really successful. But listen, gave it a break, and then I came back, done it again, and it's paying off for us. Do you know what I mean? It's paying off. And I'm enjoying it. I really enjoy what I'm doing. And I've always said, if I can get 10,000 subscribers, I've got to give up work. And just see how it goes. Or Liverpool spoke again, and they have to make a decent save. Excuse me. A few comments on Twitter, by the way. And again, I have no words from Angela. And anyone who doesn't say this is bad is talking utter shite. And that's from Chris. He's a red. Can't find the Liverpool tweets on here as well, by the way. Carl Swell, Newcastle fan, get Brucey to Manchester. Yeah, very quickly. You know what? He's available. And I'm sure he will love to make that move to Old Trafford. But then again, I don't think he'll manage football club ever again. Do you know why? Because the Newcastle job killed him. He's basically come up and said that this job's taking its toll on him. Yeah, and also you get a bit stressed. And also, the fans having to go at him, etc. And rightly so to a degree. Yet, he pockets £8 million. £8 million. And then he comes out here and said that the job is taking us toll. Could you believe that? Could you honestly believe that? I mean, turn it in, Steve. Turn it in. I tell you what, if Lucas does a lot of stick, right, and I'll give it £8 million for it, I say, I take it. No problem. It comes to the job, comes to the territory. Do you know what I mean? If you don't get results, you got to get it. Simple as that. So I've got no sympathy for you there, Steve. I haven't. So I just find it incredible. All these managers come and say, that against, oh man, it's 10 against us, time stressing us out, yeah? Oh, turn it in, man. Turn it in. So still get these comments flying through, guys, and do subscribe and ask us some questions. Any questions you want. I mean, you got players like close there for Ronaldo. He is trying, though. I'm not gonna lie, he is trying, but to no prevail. And this is the thing. I heard rumors as well that or just kind of handle the bigger players sort of thing. It's a test for him now, you know. They got to test them out. Again, we'll see what happens during the game. I haven't listened to Paul's review channel today, but I'm going to listen to it later on. Let's hope so, because I don't think he's that happy. Will he have taken the point? Probably, but the part of the game, he's just not happy at all whatsoever. I know Paul. Look at Sophie's tweets, by the way. Sophie, is a football genius in must stay. she's only 18, you know. But I tell you something. I mean, that is a quality. I wouldn't say it's a quality. I mean, I leave that to others, man. But I think he should stay. But still 2-0, by the way. And it looks like that United's running out of ideas. I'm not going to lie. He's definitely running out of ideas. And hitting that ball long and ball straight to Allison. So, I mean, I watch other tweets as well, other podcasts as well, like AFTV. I watched their podcast today when they drew against Crystal Palace last week. And they were saying about how good Patrick Vieira is and how he's trying to do what he's trying to do at Palace. You know, I mean, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'll be watching Vieira very, very closely because if he does bits at Palace, then he could well be the next Arsenal manager. Yeah, because a lot of people are still not convinced of Arteta because they're saying that he doesn't know his best team, he doesn't know his best 11, and he's been at the club for 2.5 seasons, and he still doesn't know what his best team is. Yeah, but he's splitting the fans. He's a decent manager. He's splitting the fans for the moment. Is he big enough to take him where they want to be? That is another question. Oh, Liverpool gone 3 up, by the way. 3-0. 3-0. No guesses for scoring. No guesses. I tell you what, though, man, you're in big, big trouble now, like in this game, man. They're real in big trouble. And it's just making it easy, man. Again, where's the defense? This is unbelievable, man. The cross comes in. Where's the defense? Who's picking them up, though? They are in big, big trouble. That is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9 goals conceded in 3 games. 9 in 3. Cross comes in. None picked up Salah. 3-0. What do you expect? They are on fire. And you know what it is? Like, with Mo Salah, for me, he's got to win a Ballon d'Or now. Like, he has got to win the whole thing. This guy is absolute real. He's the real deal. He's absolutely sick. The guy is absolutely world class. Look at the goal now. No one picked him up. 3-0. There you go. And I'll tell you something. I mean, I'll probably get tweets now from Man U fans saying, "John, what do you do about this?" I can only help with the best I can, you know. I'll tell you what, Twitter's gonna have a field deal day to day, man. This is not looking good. And I wonder now, is Ole gonna lose his job? Because I tell you now, if he loses his job after this, then the players got to take some of the blame as well, because the players are not being good enough for him at all whatsoever. So, what else can I say? God, that's a lovely finish by Mo Salah. That's a brilliant, brilliant finish there. Got some more comments, by the way. I think it was Ashley Bruce plan ploy. Stick 8 million in as the second clause, and I'll sell up within the next 3. Just keep it ticking over. Ching ching. There you go. That is why he just telling us fans, telling the people that he's stressing it all. For what? For 8 million. Bloody hell, money before personal pride. See what? Money kills you, by the way. Salah's indeed been unreal. Ballon d'Or favorite surely has to be him and Lewandowski, by the way. But it's got to be Salah all day long for me. Lewandowski is absolute mint. The guy is class. You never know if he wants a new challenge in the Premier League and he's in a position to do bits. You know where to come to, Robert? We're the richest club in the world, my guy. If actually paying the cash. There you go. Man U 3-0. Yep, got it. Indeed. United losing 6 now to home, and then he'd be done. I hope that's not the case. When's the last time a Ballon d'Or went to someone that played in the Premier League? That's a very good question there. That's a very good question. Was it Michael Owen? I could be wrong here. I could be wrong here. It could be Michael Owen because he's definitely won a Ballon d'Or. He was the European Player of the Year. I know that's a fact. And the Man U defense are probably awful. They are, Dean. I tell you what, their defense is worse than us. If not, we're on par. But that team, honestly, man, that defense, man, oh man, it's just shocking, absolutely shocking. And then, excuse me, I look some of the Man U tweets by the way as well. Yeah, I can see people chanting "Ole out, Ole out," and then you got Chris indefensible. Ole is just sitting there, sort of thing, just glaring. Alex looked peed off. I tell you what, it would never happen time. Oh dear, look at the Man U fans whacking the wheel already. Can you believe that? I find that shocking. And then people's putting up boost picture up. Can you imagine, right? I'm going to be real here. Can you imagine if Ole gets sacked and Steve Bruce comes in? Can you imagine that? Can you actually imagine the scenes there? The scenes on social media, man. Let's be real. Social media will be in meltdown if that ever happens, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And this Steve is going to stick two fingers at us. Absolute joke. Let's be real here. Absolute joke, man. And do stick the likes up on the video, subscribe if you're new. And could someone help us, sort of thing, on how to do the super chats there? Because I'm trying to enable it. How the hell do I get on there, man? And got Dean's on Man defense probably awful. Yeah, worse than us. Correct. That's ages ago, back in 2001. Yeah, remember that. It didn't do bits for us though, didn't he? It was absolutely shocking. He only came for the money because none of the top four at the time wanted Michael Owen, so he comes to us. Could you believe that? Wow. Started the thing where we Bella if the small six have left for the European Super League. Do you know what it is, right? I didn't want the Super League choose, right? I mean, they left to go in the Super League, right? And then they decided to come back because they got found out by the fans, right? Begging to come back. They get fined 25 million between them, which I think is a joke, right? Newcastle gets to take over. They just having a paddy, right? Tell the Premier League, what did they pass, blah, 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 right? And then all of a sudden, right, all hell broke loose. Yeah? Now, they come out and say they will not do business in Newcastle United when it comes to transfer dealings, yeah, because we could be a big threat. We haven't even started yet. But one of the day, we will. Because I'll tell you now, I hope we get the top four. I hope we win something, yeah? And then all these so-called big six, like, we'll be looking, we'll be weeping and crying and, kicking paddies out of each other, you know. You know, I say good. Because you know why? Because we're back, baby. But we've got to stop up this season. We have got to stop up in this league. And what's the category result? Dean, I don't know, mate. I really don't know. I mean, someone finds out for us, that would be amazing. I know it kicked off at 3:15. Now, Barca won, Real Madrid 2, but Sergio Aguero scored right to death, but it's not enough. It just goes to show that Barca now will probably go backwards now. And I think for Ronald Koeman, I'm going to be real here. I think he loses his job soon. He'll definitely lose his job, Dean, because at the end of the day, he wasn't the pick. He wasn't their guy. He was not their guy. He'd be under pressure. And if he does get the sack, who is going to take his place? Who is going to take his place? Or is Bargy there between the two? As I can see. It seems to me that the referee is talking to someone. Yellow card's coming out to someone. And it's Ronaldo. Just go look at that there. Just look what. Oh, he definitely can. Oh, he's lucky there. Oh my God, Cristiano, man, what you done? He kicked him there, and then boom, kicked him again. But he kicked the bar. He kicked the bar. Wasn't the player? So he's lucky there because that could have been. He could have got sent off for that. Lucky it was the ball, not the man. Very lucky. And then I've got the small six. They're so salty and jelly. They would try anything, but they can't untangle the takeover. That's done. Truls, you know what it is? It's done. Takeover, it's completed. It's signed up, and that is it. There's nothing they can do about this. Happy days. But we still need to get some wins on the board. Koeman for United, that'll be good. Good appointment if they can get him. Nah, but for me, I'll stick at Ole, by the way. Stick at Ole. Still 3-0 to Liverpool, by the way. And I tell you what, though, I'm looking at the tweets now, guys. I'm looking at these tweets, and they're not very happy. They're still showing the Steve Bruce picture, by the way. And getting frustrated, by the way. I mean, Ronaldo's getting frustrated as well, by the way. Let's be real. He must be thinking, what am I doing back here, man? Oh, he's better off stopping the UV. You know what I mean? But I looked at it again, and I thought Cristiano was very, 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 very lucky to stay on that pitch, by the way, because he did get him the first time. Then he caught him again twice. Only hands folded, by the way. What's he thinking? What is he thinking? He needs to find something big. They've done it before. They came back before. They turned it around before. But this is Liverpool Football Club. They'd be difficult to come back against now. Ronaldo getting frustrated. He is indeed. And then you got Paul's been on fire. Yes, they have. To be fair, they have been on fire. So, and it seems to me, it's game's being paused at the minute. Keita's coming off in a minute. So, still got probably a minute or so to go before half time. But this is looking good for Liverpool Football Club. It really is. As for United, oh my God, they need to fix up. Or needs to give them a big talking, halftime talking like never before. Do you know what I mean? I'm still getting tweets on here saying, get Bruce. Can you believe that? Bed's been booked, by the way. And Liverpool's gone 4-up, by the way. 4-0 Liverpool. Oh, man. I tell you what, this is not looking good for Ole. It's not looking good for United. Let's be real. What is he doing? Arms folded. He's got a fist like his eyes like stone. This is absolutely incredible. It really, really is. It's embarrassing. If I was a United fan, I'd be embarrassed. I tell you what, more again. This could be any score of this. And then go wide. Ah, it's easy. Too easy for Moore. Too easy, man. Too easy. That's 4-0. 4-0. There's God, I'll tell you what, it is absolutely mean. Any Man U fans on Economy Channel have their say, please come on and have your say because this is not looking good for you guys at all whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? And it's half time. It's half time. Man U 0, Liverpool 4. I'm not even joking. It's 4-0 at Old Trafford. This is embarrassing for Ole. I was walking past the fans and Cobham's clapping. Cobham's saying a few things, but listen. I mean, Ole out begin now. You got your wish. You've really got your wish here. Do you know what I mean? Every one of those United players are dejected, man. The fans could not believe what they're seeing. I mean, Liverpool on this form, they could be very, very, very close to winning the league. I've got my best friend on Twitter, Kim. Her name is All Is Red Lady. You think it's tense on Twitter? You want to be here. I tell you what, you stay at all trafficking, because at the end of the day, it's just absolutely, the fans are really ripping it up now. They're ripping it up. You know what I mean? And Ollie getting booed by the fans. What about the players, by the way? The players need to be taking the blame as well. They haven't been good enough. Yeah? The defence are shocking. The midfield, overran and up front, Ronaldo's not getting that much of a service at all whatsoever. But this is easy. This is too easy. Too easy. Guys, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in 5:10. Catch you in a bit.
defensive midfielders. I mean, why didn't we sign Rice in the summer? I do not know. And we signed Sancho instead. It's beyond me.
To be fair, Liam, Alex Cook was banging that drum. Now, to be fair, way before the curve, he said, "She spent 75 million on Sancho," and that doesn't mean Sancho's not a good player. But he can see him. I thought it was quite obvious to see. The only position you guys lacked in terms of real top quality was that holding midfielder.
We can see that today in today's performance, and I just don't think outside the top 10 we're going to get a job in the top 10.
No, I don't think so. Average equal that.
We'd only get a job at Norwich if they can't come to Daniel Farker. I don't think so. And I'll tell you what, I spoke to a Premier League chief executive of a lower end Premier League team because we were having this argument amongst ourselves a few weeks ago and said, if your managerial vacancy became available, would you contemplate hiring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? He said no. That's a bottom 6 club.
It's how far we've got to fall from grace as manager before he gets the decent thing, because hours was shocking and he got away with one now. And it was the same the other night with Atlanta. I'm just thinking, it's the wake up call that we need to realise that this manager is not up to the task today.
100%. Listen, Liam, thanks for the call. Thanks for the call. Enjoy your evening. Let's get to Tony. You must be absolutely delighted, Tony. I mean, it's been so one-sided. Liverpool have come up the traps firing. I mean, what have you made of Manchester United's performance first half?
Afternoon, lads. It's turned out to be quite a nice Sunday afternoon. No, to be honest, I've got to mention Ibrahim Konate, absolute beast of a man. Huge face. I think he's in there today because they knew Rashford might fancy it down there. So Konate, he really is good in the foot race. He was very, very quick at Leipzig. And he's just a big, intelligent guy, same as Virgil. So I think now if Man United come on to Liverpool now, they're going to get shredded. And you've got Mane to come on later on, totally fresh as well. So Virgil van Dijk, with his radar and Mane and Salah, you look at Salah now. Salah was obviously, he's been teaming into the some more central areas, and Man United can't cope with them. They just can't cope with the movement.
So Luke, Tony, talk to me. What do you think the final score will be?
If he counts, if Man United come on and really go for it, I'm going to say about 7-1, 7-2.
Tony, love that. Tony, enjoy the second half.
Cheers, lads.
Top man, Tony. Let's get Luke, impartial Arsenal fan. Talk to me, Luke. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the right man for Manchester United?
No, Mike, he's not got the tactical awareness for Manchester United. He's got a lot of brilliant players, but he can't get a playing right together. And he's relying on superstar moments from these players like Ronaldo and Fernandes and Pogba.
I agree, 100%. And you look at the course, played well against Leeds on the opening day. Leeds have been dreadful, not won a game ever since. They've not played well in a single other match this season. They've not produced a cohesive, snap results like it.
Oh, then making money means spending money.
Wow. There you go. Thanks so much for waiting on, guys. I mean, wow. Absolutely. Well, if you're a Man U fan, it is so embarrassing for you guys. It really, really is. You know what I mean? I expect a lot more from you guys. Put up such a fight and give it a go. But to see going 4-0 down at half time, and this is your biggest game, it's just embarrassing. so embarrassing to see that your team got absolutely destroyed. Do you know what I mean? Just another tweet, by the way. If any United fans, Liverpool fans, will come on my chat, on my channel, and you want to have your say after the match, then please send us a DM, and I'll get you on straight away. And then you can have your say. But at the minute, it's going to be so difficult. It's going to be so disgruntled. Reds fans just don't want to come on. I just got one from Alan. Under other circumstances, I might have asked you, John, but no, he doesn't fancy coming on because he'd probably go mad at us anyway. Listen, at the end of the day, it's your platform. If you want to get mad at us, get mad at us. You want to show your passion, cool. Show your passion, you know? Just throw at us. Who cares? It's your platform. I'll get you on. You can have your say. That's what it's all about, you know? I'm not going to kick her off. That's if you become abusive to us, I would. But hey, listen, just show us your passion. We got level 7 David. He shows his passion. Danielle shows her passion as well. And I'll never forget that. So, listen, here's what it is. Go to some comments, by the way. And just fly through this. So I've just got his tweet there, by the way. Yeah, but listen, we do work on my channel sort of thing. There'll be no arguments or anything like that sort of thing. Just normally have your say and just go off from there. Just got a tweet of Paul. Just be careful. Your microphone's on. Now, you could be copyrighted. Yeah, definitely, mate. I will be careful. And I'm loving this. That's from Dean. Great to see the inside of John's house. I'll probably take me computer on me Apple Mac and show around the room one day. You never know. Never know. I see Julian looking through the window. I would have got him arrested, by the way. And Abigail, good afternoon to you. Big up to you. And thanks for coming on my channel yesterday. It's a disgrace that nice guy Ole getting this abuse. Nice guy Steve Bruce would be my man for United next manager. Well, it is what it is. You never know. The job is free open. Liverpool beating the shite out of Man United. I got Richard and I got don't think I've ever seen us defend this badly. Richard, you want to come on my channel, mate, and have your say after the match? Let me know and you can talk to us after the game. I'll send you the link and then you can just come on and have your say. And their defense even worse, Castle. Let's be real. It was appalling. I mean, shocking defending by United. There's a team, Ole and Steve Bruce meeting in the job centre tomorrow. Wow. Just let us know, Rich, and you can come on, you can have your say and you can explain. You know what I mean? This could be 8-0 by the way things are going. It could be a lot worse than that. Oh, wow. That's brilliant. Absolutely loving this taller and newish in the Penchester. John is back again. I am indeed. Keep those comments coming in, guys. You know what I mean? It's a long way back to London for those Man U fans. Wow. Lost Spurs fans leaving the stadium. Glory supporters. I'll tell you what. If we was 4-0 down at half time, I don't know what I'd do. Can you imagine me coming up with a game against Norwich City in December? We're in 3 or 4-0 down. And then I decide to, you know what? I'm not going to watch this. I'm going to get myself away. I'm not going to watch this. I'll stay to the whistle, me. Golla. Then you got fickle fans as well. Do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe to us at any time. That'd be absolutely amazing. And I was trying to, I can't believe some United fans are actually leaving the stadium. They're leaving. I can't believe that. They're going. Oh my God. Tangi's right. Unbelievable. Leaving the stadium early, man. Proper fans on must see. I tell you what, right? I'm not going to be I'm not being funny, right? But if they get the 4 goals back and they can rush them back in, I tell you what, don't let them back in again. Just don't. They don't want to leave early. That is some support, by the way. Wow, wow, and wow. That is some support, that. Could you even believe it? Got Tom again, 2-1 to Real Madrid. Great game. Thanks for that, Tom, mate. I appreciate that. And must have been a good game. But without Messi and without Ronaldo, unbelievable, man. I cannot believe that the fans are walking away already, leaving the stadium. Wow. I still for some Man U fans who wants to come on me channel and let us know if you want to come on. Let us know. Alan's a Man U fan. He doesn't want to do something about it. Oh, Bruno, man, that's a poor tackle. That's a side tackle. That stood up on a yellow card for the Portuguese. Who's the flip cause of one of the biggest games in England? What a joke. Even when Toon gets hammered, I stay and admire the better team. That's what we do. We gotta. You know what I mean? I don't like bad losers, yeah. Let's be real. And the interchange of pass in Liverpool is so good. That's from Ricky. That's because they learning all the time. That's why they keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Do you know what I mean? They've got a world-class man in Klopp. Do you know what I mean? Nothing middle of it. Then I've got Tom. What a player Mo Salah is. Do you know what it is, Tom? He should be Ballon d'Or Player of the Year for me. But I couldn't remile. Yeah. But again, people are saying that Robert Lewandowski should be getting it as well. But for me, it'd be Mo Salah all the way through. Got a tweet off. Let's have a look at this tweet from Mick. He's saying, I think the first question should be the Man U fans are right to get on all his back. What with him being a nice bloke and that? Well, not being funny, right? But, you know, who's going to come and take his place this season? You know, you might as well keep him on to the end of the season and take stock. That's what I'm going to say. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to make it clear. Zidane's not going to come over. Conte's not going to come over. There's two big hitters right away off the list. Who's going to come? I'll tell you, should continue and Man U. Steve Bruce. He's a United legend. You never know. So I'll say Steve Bruce if Ole does get the sack. I mean, I think Ole's doing fine, but listen, they're not going to sack him. He's going nowhere. Get used to it. Red card that Ronaldo should have got sent off. Well, he should have done, really. And hat trick for Mo Salah is 5. It's 5 on his hat trick. Oh, this is so easy, isn't it? It is so easy. Wow. Again, Man U defensive end, statue there. Mo, lovely fall over the top. I would say it's clean through, but what a finish by the main man. What a finish. What a lovely ball the outside of the boot. Clean through. Oh, take a bow, Mo Salah. Take a bow, Mo Salah. That's a beautiful finish, by the way. This guy is, how much is he worth now? And he wants 400, 500 grand a week. He'll get that no problem at all whatsoever. He is an absolute superstar. An absolute superstar, him. Boost for the Manchester job. 5s. High 5, baby. Boom! My guy's too slow, flat-footed. Just look at it again. Oh, man. Outside of his left. That's a beautiful finish, man. Oh, so easy. So easy. I'm not being funny, but I can see Man U fans going to stream off the stadium. That's great. Also, look at Fergie's face, man. His face is like a thunder. Got some more Steve Bruce messages here, by the way. Question for you, John. Who do you think will get the Newcastle job? And do you expect an appointment this week? The answer to that one is yes. In my opinion, they need to do something now because we need to get a manager coming in that stands to check out for the Chelsea game, to check out what it's all about. For me, I'd definitely say Fonseca, but I just hope Amanda and the board sorts it out because now this is just getting a bit messy now. Pick your number one choice. Amanda Stave's got our number one choice, right? Go and get the number one choice. That guy is Fonseca. If she wants him, get him over now. Offer him a 4-year deal, £6 million season. Sort it out now because we're desperate for a new manager. Yeah. People say we've got to be patient, yeah, but it's come to a point now we need to do something, yeah. You need a pop manager coming in. No disrespect for Graham Jones. And that's that. It's 5-1 now. Ronaldo's just scored. Just a lovely skills there. Cut inside, right foot, 5-1. He didn't want to celebrate. I think you can understand why he don't want to celebrate. So yeah, Fonseca for me all the way, Tom, because he's the only one. He's the only contender that plays open attacking football. That's what we need at Newcastle. Positive attacking football. Steve Bruce Thurman for Man U job. Sure, Alex Ferguson, 5-1. But they're checking it, by the way. VAR's checking, by the way, Stevie's offside. According to that, he looked offside. And if I'm honest with you, he is offside, isn't he? Yeah, he's offside. Still 5-0, by the way. So just got Paulo Fonseca's main choice. I follow his career at Roma, and he is absolutely decent. Yeah, he looked offside, by the way. It's a canny finish, though. It's a canny finish, but offside. I'm loving this Tangi. Erista must be Pearson laughing. Correct. Kenny Dalglish and Alex Ferguson. Oh dear. Offside. So yeah, do smash the likes up, by the way. I still wasn't expecting much viewers today because there's so many people who watch this game streaming there. You got the likes of Mark Gorbridge, the United Stand. You got people like Curtis Shaw. You got people like all the big hit ass there as well. AFTV will be watching this as well. So, is that a free kick? It's not. It's given. Maguire's is furious here in a minute. He's having a hard time today, isn't he? I got Itanji. I got a question from Andrew John. Would you have Jurgen Klopp for the Toon job? The answer to that one is yes. We're the richest club in the world. But if you fancy a new challenge, then he knows exactly where to come to. In my opinion, I think he'll probably take a year's break after the Liverpool job. He's got 18 months left on his contract or 2.5 years contract. He never breaks a contract, so I think the guy's been but for dissent, by the way. He needs to keep his mouth shut, but he's having a poor time. But for me, will I take him? Probably yes, I will. But would he come to Newcastle? Probably won't, because of what he said about human rights. And I think he'd take the German national team, or he'd probably take the Bayern Munich team. But I think Julian Nagelsmann is going to be there for a long, long time. He's the best young manager of world football for me. The best young manager of world football, 100% all the way. And people say Mikel Arteta was the best young manager of world football. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. So hello, dear. And then I got more chance of getting the clap than getting the clop. Oh, love it. Got a big game on this. I'm going to catch the second half, by the way, between Roma and Napoli. That's half-time nils each. That's between Roma and Napoli. It's some game. It's a big crowd there as well, by the way. I'll tell you what, whoever wins that game, side takes free kick and it's blocked. More chance of getting clapped than getting the clock, John. That sums up beautifully, done it. This could be 8-0 very, very soon. And they're not letting up Liverpool, are they? They're not letting. So Roma 0, Napoli 0. I think Man U will come back and I think it'll be 6-10 if only. Here, Paul, and all modules as well. So Paul just sends a super chat, a DM on the super chat. I'm definitely going to check it out very, very soon, or probably after the match. And you know, if I can get that sorted, then I'll be absolutely fine on that. So then again, they're just ripping Man U apart in a minute. I mean, this has got to be. It's just the worst Man U team you have seen for a long time. I say it's pretty close. Like I said, they got no midfield. I mean, they should have gone Cavani on. With everything though, they should have got Cavani on. But 5-0, getting him on like that. My God, left it too late there. Wow, not good. Just trying to get this monetizer things up, if it allowed us. Yeah, probably watching it. It says on my screen on the super chat says you do not have access to super chat yet. Rest assured, it's coming soon. You will be notified in your YouTube studio dashboard when you have access. So at the minute, I haven't got that facility just yet. Yet, 2 people gave us a super chat a couple of days ago, and yeah, it looks like I have to wait, mate. It's as simple as that. So I haven't got it yet, and it is what it's could have done with it, but it's just not going to happen here. Thanks, Anderson, to get a goal, by the way. Foster's scoring yet. Probably will. Excuse me. But it's been a poor day at Old Trafford for Man U. It really has. Liverpool has been absolutely on fire. Absolutely magnificent. There were yellow cards coming out, and that's for Pogba. Remember Paul Pogba come out after the game against Leicester, and he's come out and said that we need changes. We definitely need a change at the club, yeah? And what happens? They get murdered by 5-0, yeah? He can't be very happy. Look at that tackle again, but Pogba, oh, wow. Was that 2 foot? Is that 2 foot, though? That was a 2. I wouldn't say did his foot came up. 2 foot came up, though, because I tell you what, he's another lucky one. He was very lucky. He's going to vow it. I think Pogba could be off here. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good for Pogba. He could be off here. It's getting bad, isn't it? This doesn't look good. 2 feet did went up, by the way. It definitely went up. It went up, yeah. He could be off here. Oh, poor man. I think he's done. He's done out of here. That's got to be a red card there. Does not look good. Because one thing I will say, once they go over there, it's only one outcome, baby. He's got in his back pocket. He's going to like that. And then the outcome goes to the top pocket and it changes to a red. So Paul Popper is sent off. That didn't look good, did it? That tackle didn't look good at all whatsoever. Oh, wow. He said he won't change. That is not good at all, man. I did say, I looked at that and I said, I look pretty bad. And then that is unbelievable. Didn't look good at all whatsoever. Popper does give a shot back United. My God. Even the fans are laughing. Bad one there. That looks a bad one there. He's gone. There you go. There's a red card for Pog. Don't forget, it's the same player. Common say we need change. This column needs a lot of change, yeah? But doing that hasn't helped anyone at all whatsoever. You know what I mean? Even United fans are laughing, like I said. And he says, oh, done it. Pog's got so many managers to sack. Well, it's true. I'll tell you something about Paul Popper, right? I mean, when he was at Juve, right, he was so impeccable, right? He did use a lot of social medias, right, on Twitter, etc., right? But when it comes to join Man U, I'm not being funny, right? I mean, you spend so much time on social media than on the pitch, yeah? And this will never happen. If you did that in De Rossi at Roma, when he played in front of Totti De Rossi, right? Or Giuliani or Bonucci at Juve, where he used to be at, I tell you something now, that would not be tolerated at the club. They would have pinned him against the wall. And that is it. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? But that is a definite red card all day long, by the way. It was a poor tackle there. Bad tackle by Pogba. It really is. And that's the guy I rate. I rate the guy. But unfortunately, that tackle, he has to go. And I've got Dean for New Zealand here. Bad tackle, deserved to go, 100%. Pogba doesn't give a shout about anything but Pogba. Yeah, that sounds about right. But doesn't look good, doesn't it, on there? You know, he's a talented player, but it's players like him, right? Don't get us wrong. Like Tanji just tweeted, he got hosted a sack. Now it looks like he's going to get all of the sack. And if that is the case, I'll tell you something now, right? I think some of the players will be, let's be real, the players now, it's got to shoulder the blame as well because it's a shocking, inept performance today. And I will not be tolerating that from my football club or their football club, as I say. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. So, we got another 28 minutes ago. Let's just shut it now. You know, let's just close the shop now because they're not going to come back. Again, tweets as well. Trying to get the Man U fans to come on my channel to have their say. But I'm not going to get many. I'm not going to get that much today because I think it's just so despondent. Just got one from ACS saying you won't get many Man U fans, mate. That's a shame. That's a shame, that, because it would have been civil. I want to see what they have to say for themselves, you know. But I hope the guy's got tackles okay, and I really do think that. But Keita has so many injury problems in the past. That's a poor tackle. Poor lad. I wish him speedy recovery, by the way. Liverpool in here. And it's got out for a goal kick. There's still Man U near Liverpool 5. If they wanted to, they could have made it 7 or 8 if they wanted to. Or look at the United fans walking out now. They just had enough. One of the biggest game of the season, right? Biggest game of the calendar, East Lancs Derby. And they've had enough. They really have had enough. The phone calls are going to be absolute lit on Talk Sport after the game. And I can guarantee you, not one of them is going to support. It's going to support this guy. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? But all he doesn't need is, he does not need this support whatsoever. I can't see him getting sacked. He will not get sacked. No way. If they believe in Ole, you know what I mean? Who are they going to get in? I'll probably get sick as well. Even from my Man U followers as well. I'll probably get sick as well. And I'm still getting people saying that Steve Bruce is available for the job. They want him. Got my guy Paul just sent a tweet. Steve Bruce for the Man U job. Wow. It's a possibility, you know. It's a possibility. A swift return to football after being sacked by us a couple of years ago. But let's be real, I don't think you ever get a top job again in the Premier League. I tell you what, there must be thousands upon thousands leaving the stadium. It's what, 65 minutes gone? And I tell you what, the seats are so empty. Is there a fire drill? 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 La 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 la. No, shouting. It looks like a fire drill, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Do apologise, Man U fans. Honestly, do apologise there. Rotten tackle from Thomas. Yep. And what do you think on Everton, John? Why are they so bad on the Rafa? Listen, they only were 1 point away from top 4. They lost 2 home games, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you saw this clip. One of the Everton fans saying, effing disgrace about 10 times, yeah? Booing off the park. Yeah, get that. But don't have a go at Rafa. I'll say it again, the players got to take some of the blame. Because they're just not performing. Watford of all people. Watford. Do you know what I mean? I mean, to go there and win 5-2 was unbelievable. We don't beat teams 5-2. Not on Steve Bruce, we don't. Do you know what I mean? It is, we beat Leicester 4-2, and that's about it. But all I can say, I mean, I heard seeing people on tweets today saying it's Rafa doing this to get the sack so he can come to Newcastle. Can you imagine that? Him coming back to Newcastle. Oh, man. Unbelievable, man. It's just an absolute joke. That's a good one, isn't it? This fire drill. Just look at the biggest wins. 1994 0, 25-5 0. If you have to go back to 1895 when they have their best win, 7-1 against United. 7-1, and that's way back in 1895. I don't think it's going to happen, though. But anything can happen in football. You know what I mean? And I think Liverpool are easing off, by the way. They don't want to embarrass them. Yeah, they're definitely easing off here. Just Lingard's not coming on the pitch. Cavani's been on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? But this is gonna hurt him hard. It's gonna hurt Ole hard. You know what I mean? These players ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. Yeah, a lot of people saying that about Rafa coming back in a heartbeat. The problem is he will get backed. He will look at that team, and you know what it is? Like half of them will be gone anyway. So Rafa, will I have him back? He can't do any worse than Steve Bruce. He can't do any worse than the ones to be linked with. Do you know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see on that one, by the way. Still waiting for Man U fans to come on my channel to see if they fancy coming on. And at the minute, they just don't want to come on because they're just so distraught. Got Carol Dawson put on Real Ferdinand as well. Try and get on my channel as well. Can you imagine that Real Ferdinand coming on my channel? Wow. That will be fun. That's all I can see. That'll be fun. And do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you're new. Look at all these tweets here as well. And I'm gonna go. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into the Man U Twitter. I'm gonna go into the Man U Twitter page away and see what the fans are seeing here. Especially, I'm gonna see what Pogba as well. Man U fans said about Paul Pogba as well. One of them said, already found him, sadly. Send another one, please. And then got some tongue-in-cheek ones. So I look at Fergie's face. His face is like thunder. Then Gary Neville's come out and criticises Solskjaer as well. Criticise Ole. Kenny Dalglish is laughing his head off. Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine if he managed this team, he'd be laughing all the way to the bank. Let's be real. Oh, Virgil's went close, by the way. Very, very close. Even Cristiano Ronaldo's not interested now. He's giving up the fight. You know what I mean? He's giving up the fight here. You know what I mean? And I'll say it now, right? I mean, I keep saying the players need to take some of the blame. I think the players, right, are not being funny, but they are getting Orly the sack. And if that is the case, let's be real. Have a look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, man. Shocking. We've still got another 20 minutes to go at this moment, and still 5-0. But the goal glut has just stopped. I wonder what the Sky guys will see. Graham Souness, Gary Neville. I tell you what, they're going to rip into Ole. Let's be real. Let's be real. 31-0. But who scored 31 goals? Excuse me. I think it might have been Preston. I could be way off the radar here. I tell you what, though, they could have got another one there. That's a lovely save by the here. And that's Virgil. Lovely save. Sorry, Van Trent. Sorry, my bad. Could have been a lot more goals, guys, you know. Let's have a look at let's see if I can get Jamie on there. I'm happy to come on your channel midweek, John. I'm a United fan. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Jamie. I'll treat you back. That's why I can't come today. Let me know for I will do, Jamie. Jamie, I'll definitely let you know, my guy. 100% there. And definitely get you on the end of the week, mate. And then you can talk about your team. And we'll see what's going on in Man U. And see what's going to happen to Ole. Will the players have to take some of the blame? It's just not on this. I thought he's going to come on, but he cannot make it today. That is got it really. But yeah, I should tweet him in a bit and just let him know about it. Like I said, excuse me. Like I said, I'm not going to get many people watching this channel today, but listen, it's like a bonus one, and I may not have given people notice. And I've got a couple of Man U fans at work, one called Lewis and one called Baza, and they're not going to be very happy tomorrow, let's be real. And these two people come up to us and said that, excuse me, they want to see Newcastle get relegated, the way we treated Steve Bruce. And I have to explain to them why Steve Bruce had to go. And they just don't seem to understand our circumstances, do you know what I mean? You look at people, right? I mean, we won 7 games in the last 38 under Steve Bruce, yeah? 7 games under 38, yeah? We have the lowest possession in the Premier League, yeah? And it just gets worse. And then he has to go out the press. He ripped his fans apart during lockdown, yeah? And you expect us to keep this guy. You expect us to keep him. No, I'm glad he's gone, man. I'm glad he's gone. And I have to try to explain to them, but they just don't see the function right. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. It was Australia against America and Samoa. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I mean, I did know it was. I thought it might have been Preston way back ago, but I was wrong. One of the Talksport would recommend Allardyce, Hodgson, or Boost for the Man U job. I doubt it very, very much. They probably said the complete opposite. Oh, look at the possession of the ball. 12% of the football, Man U. 12%, Liverpool, 88. Understandable. They will not mention them. They're not mentioning their names. They do the complete opposite, yeah? They'll probably say, Conte, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah? He's taking the out of the game. Zidane, he'll not come to England. Take him off the list. Who is going to come? Who is going to come? And I need to know, realistically, who is going to come to Man United, yeah? Because I'll tell you what, Fonseca will choose Newcastle over United, by the way. But if they come calling for him, let's be real, they're not gonna do it. I think Fonseca for us. So Firmino's gone off. Sadio Mane is coming on. And then you got Man U. Oh dear. Oh man. You know what it is, right? I mean, I think these Man U players want to go on holiday, man. They want to take a 2-week break in the sun somewhere. Do you know what I mean? That's what they're thinking of. It's early in the season. Early in the season. But just look at some more tweets here, by the way. Got one of them, Sarah. She's a West Ham United fan. She sent out a tweet. Said, all is real are more dodgy than a Tesco's shopping trolley. Wow. That's a cool. And then you got the real Andrew Young. Send for the Boostmeister. Well, I tell you what, all these Newcastle fans are coming up here and saying that Steve Bruce is the man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to post a tweet out and say, out of respect, I'm not going to post a tweet out and say, would any Man U fans take Steve Bruce as the interim manager? I won't do that because I've got Man U fans, followers. It's just out of respect. I don't do it. But I think millions and millions and millions will do it. Just had a tweet off Scott as well. For Liverpool, speak to Jay Murphy and Man U, Luke Augustus as well. Will be class only pod. Yeah, I mean, what I'll do, I'll follow them both. Which is it. That one there. That one there. I just put this in a like on there. There you go. I thought I'd been blocked by one of them, but I'd never had any interaction with them at all whatsoever. Have you ever been on Charlie messages on you being blocked without ever interact with some of them? I can remember Georgie Bingham, right? I mean, I posted out a tweet, right? She mentioned about Saudi Arabia, and I said she'd be so uncomfortable having Newcastle takeover by the Saudis. She said she'd be very, very uncomfortable, right? I posted a tweet out a couple of hours later, had my say on it. I didn't mention her name. I posted out and said that I'm not going to mention that person's name, but that person talked about being uncomfortable, right? And then right away, she came back at us and said that, I know you're talking, you must just say my name, John, because I think you know what we're talking about, right? And then I said something back to Georgie, right? I said, Georgie, listen, out of respect, I'm not having to go at you here, but I just have to be said because it's all about opinions, right? You know? And I ripped her a good one. I actually ripped Georgie Bingham a good one, yeah? And let's be real, right? A couple of messages out of sort of thing, I won, yeah? And then I said to her, well, at the end of the day, we're going to have to call it a draw because we're not going to agree with each other, that sort of thing, yeah? But one thing I will say, right, we are going to get a takeover. Trust us on that. And then you come back at us when you get a takeover. And I'm still waiting for Georgie Bingham to come on this, yeah? Ain't going to happen. You know what I mean? I wonder if she's hiding now. I'll put Natalie Sawyer above her. And then again, I'll put Bianca Westwood above both of them. Time for Oli to go. Steve Bruce is a nice guy, Messiah. Oh, man. It'd be interesting to see how many hits I get today. I had 2,200 hits yesterday on my channel with Paul. And I think that's absolutely amazing. That's the benchmark now. Minimum 2,000 hits. Minimum. Every time I do it. Oh, he's a nice guy. His treatment has been disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to clap to that. Totally agree. He doesn't deserve that. The players, like I said many a time, I got a shot of the blame. So I heard news as well that if I can find Connor Cody as well, that Connor Cody for Wolves, would you take him at Newcastle? And would you take him as captain as well, straight away? Yes, to both of them. Yes, and yes. Because I do like Connor Cody. He is a proper leader. I can't understand why other clubs have been in for him because this guy is so underrated. And I'll tell you what, let's be real. He has a decent defender, you know. There's nothing flash about him. There's nothing cocky about him. He just does the job to the best of his ability. So I do like Kalakui. I think he is absolutely decent. The guy is 6'1", 6'2". Brilliant defender. Are Liverpool going to get another goal here and hit Man U for 6, or they can say enough's enough? For a pause then for the minute. Do apologise, guys. Still got another 10 minutes to go, and I'll probably do another 5 on top of that, and I'm going to wrap up this channel, by the way. I still can't get anyone to come on my channel to talk about their demise, their defeat. Because that's how we roll, sort of thing, on my channel. Try and get all fans all over the country to talk about their team or what they have to say. I'll have to tweet that. They've got a tweet from Stephen Johnson. He's a Newcastle fan. He said, "Don't worry, Man U fans. I know the perfect man for the job. He's called Steve Bruce. Gets on equivocally, incredibly appears in the media from the Spuddies, and with a win rate at 28%, 7 wins for the last 38. He's perfect." Can you imagine? Takes over and he gets them in the Champions League. And he probably stick 2 things out of us, but who cares? He's history. He's done. Got Geordie as well. The treatment all has to be getting absolutely disgusting. The Man U fans think he should think about his family. Totally agree. Totally agree. 110% sure. There you go. Johnny, watching the match into Juve game. I am indeed into Juve game. I am indeed quite out of it. I would have loved to be at a game. I would have loved to be at that game. I've been there twice, by the way, between Inter and Juve. One is 3-2 to Juve and 2-1 to Juve every time. Both cracking games there. And I can remember that a couple of years ago, I went to that match. I went there, right? And I got there about 10 to 6, got in the hotel about 7 o'clock, dropped my stuff off, caught a bus or like an underground, right? And I got there about 10 to 8 and I just made it on time. I thought, wow. But those games, when into the Juve player, I tell you something, it's fireworks between those 2 teams, by the way. Absolutely great games. Derby Italia. And I'll be posting out updates as well, by the way. That should be a cracking game. And I'm looking forward to that as well. So do have your eyes peeled for that. I would have loved to watch along for that, but it won't be tonight because I'm doing this one instead. Just got a tweet off Rob, by the way. I don't know if it's the latest, but a tweet off Rob saying Brighton and one of the Premier League clubs who aren't happy with our takeover and voted for sanctions to stop us from doing deals with Saudi companies. Then, yesterday, they advertised that Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, not like double standards. Listen, I'm going to be clear, right? They invest in Formula One. They invest in Disney. They're investing on Facebook. They're investing in boxing, the biggest sports in Saudi Arabia in the world, right? They're investing in Uber. They're investing in Man United, parts of it, yeah? They had a Saudi owner at Sheffield United, or did have, okay? And now they got the audacity to come out here and say that we should not be doing deals at all. Well, I'll tell you what, stuff you, right? Stuff a lot of yous, right? We got a takeover, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're here to stay. And whether you like it or not, okay, we'll be invested, we'll be taken over by the PIF, PCP, Man Stavely, and the Rubens, okay? Get used to it. If you don't like it, then I suggest you go away because at the end of the day, we're here to compete. It's as simple as that. Okay? Ran over. So it's still 5-0 and still got not long to go. They may as well just lock up the shop now, really. We've got Thomas. In my opinion, it's the managers, it's the players, yes. And these players are on hundreds and thousands of pounds a week, and they're letting Ole down, man. That is shocking. I will send a tweet later, by the way. Going here for United Reds. Saying the club's in a mess. This is one of the worst years I've ever experienced. You're not on your own. You're not on your own. There's not many Liverpool fans are commenting on the timeline, you know. But one thing I'd say, I think they're too busy celebrating the 5-0. And if they would have put 6, 7, or 8, they could well have done it today. Let's be honest. And then you got Geordie, Saudis are ruling the world. We are living in now. Yet people aren't happy with the Newcastle takeover. It's ridiculous. You know what it is? Right? I can't be bothered about all this jealousy, outside interference. Right? I've said this is gonna happen. This takeover will happen, and I said that, and now it's being proved. Yeah, whether they like it or not, right? Get used to it. Imagine if the players and players could be sat to a conversation. Football would be a better place. I totally agree. That's why Stevie's got 8 million compensation. Yeah, that's why Ashley wouldn't pay up. Unbelievable. I feel sorry for Ole. I honestly think he's doing a great job at Old Trafford. The treatment he gets from Man U fans is absolutely ridiculous. They should hang their heads in the shame. Thank you. Thank you very much. Absolutely right. Do you know what I mean? He's a legend. He's won them the Champions League back in 1999. Yeah? Without that goal, they would not have won it. I'm telling you. I tell you that now. They wouldn't have done it. What else can I say? Yasir Rumian met the Queen wearing the negative attention there. Exactly. That's another point. Great point. Thank you very much. Moses coming off, by the way. What a stellar performance this guy has had. Is he coming off? No, he's not coming off. I thought he was. But listen, it's done now. And let's put it this way, right? If they don't want to do deals in Newcastle United when it comes to transfers and stuff like that, good luck. That's down to the player, not down to the clubs. Down to the players if they want to go there. They call the shots, not the chairman, not the owners, not the managers. Okay, it's down to the people at the very top where they accept that money. It's as simple as that. I can see court case coming in again, flying through the roof there. What else can I say? I mean, this is the thing, man. I mean, all these people, right? I mean, saying all it out. In my opinion, right? They need to be careful what they wish for, man. Look at that, 14 goals this season for Moore. 14 goals in 10 games. I tell you what, he is. It's the real deal. The real deal. Too good for them today. United fans are livid off their out. They really are livid. Absolutely furious. Got a tweet there from Adam. Adam Fami. He says that Klopp is still shouting instructions and talking to his players, or he's just still up there with his pals, trying and guess who's losing 5-0 at home. It's not more to do, can they? We're into time at it on now at Old Trafford. I cannot believe how many red seats are in there in that stadium. There's so many gaps. It's just incredible, man. Incredible. But like I said, we got a massive game on Saturday against Chelsea. Massive game against Chelsea on Saturday. But are we going to get something out of the game? Probably not. It's like a free pass for us. Free hits for us. Because we're not going to do this. The way Chelsea are playing in a minute, they were absolutely magnificent in the minute. The way they dismantled Norwich yesterday, it's incredible, man. It is unbelievable. But one thing I will say, and I've got to be honest with you, he's got to stop Chelsea. Chelsea and Liverpool are the ones who are going to run away with it at this moment. And whoever wins that game has got a stronger hold of the title. For me, it'll be just Chelsea because they know how to defend properly. No other manager would want to go anywhere near Old Trafford. The criticism always came from under his time at the club is absolutely ridiculous. He's a nice guy, a legend of the game. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. Other managers will be looking and thinking, do I fancy coming here? Am I going to get a stick? The same with Newcastle, mind. The same with Newcastle. Yep, they are ridiculous, mate. I'm really treated Orly, by the way. As the difference is, though, Orly's a winner. Steve Bruce is a winner, but not for us, by the way. Even the fans in the Stretford then getting behind their team as well. Oh, what is big up to the fans that stayed to the very end. Big up to all of you. You know what I mean? The ones that left early, right? Ask yourself one question: are you proper supporters? Are you proper fans? Are you really proper fans? And answer that is no. I mean, I could understand if you got kids to see. I could also understand you got to drive back long distance like I have to from Newcastle to Bristol. I get that. But at the end of the day, you've got to stay behind and support your team. And unfortunately, the ones that left home, you need to be asking some questions because the players need your support. But then again, if they don't deliver, what can you do? And he has higher win percentage than Steve Bruce. That's exactly it. They're looking at Orly's face now. Jurgen's just sitting there thinking, do you know what? 5-0, no problem. Orly's just standing there, arms folded, pondering what's going to happen. Game over. Man U nil Newcastle. Man U nil Liverpool 5. And there's going to be serious questions of Orly, by the way, because that defeat was absolutely painful for him to take, by the way, against your rivals, man. That ain't good. That's not good. And I'm sure there's going to be questions going to be asked about his future, but I can tell you now, he's going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So they'll be wasting their time. He's clapping to the fans as well. Some of the fans are clapping and some of them's booing him. And listen, you got to give credit to Liverpool, by the way. The way they start to set the stall out and going 4-0 up at half time. It's just, wow. What can you say? I can remember that very well, Tom. I can remember that very, very well, mate. Honestly. But like I said, so if I'm going to wrap it up now in the next couple of minutes or so, I'm going to tell you what I've got coming up on Monday. I'm on the Four Horsemen of the Tune with Paul, Bazza, and PD Prolock. Tuesday, I have to think of something to do. Wednesday, I'm doing a fans forum. Thursday, I've got to try and get a Chelsea fan on my channel. Friday, I'll do the live press conference reaction. And then I'll be up to the match on Saturday. So I may do a content up there. So do click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. Also leave your comments down the bottom down below. And I try to get lots of viewers, but unfortunately, it wasn't feasible today, but I've done my best. The Yankees, Owens and United need to give Orly time because the Man U fans know sweet F fear. And then you got some women, well, Albear's chip, absolutely classic. Listen, I'm going to wrap up, guys, yeah, because I said it's going to be a short time. And thanks for joining us, by the way. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And hopefully I should do some more contents and step things up. And it's been fantastic, you guys joining my channel today. It's been amazing. And enjoy the rest of your evening. And thanks for coming on. And until